everybody? Bryce Toohey with Small Cap Recap. Probably like, Bryce, what's on your head? It's a hat. It's called style, fashion. And just in case I'm ever in a, I gotta hide my identity. Now they have no idea who I am. Masked Trader Bryce. Oh my gosh. This literally doesn't even work. It like isn't even. This is actually, I wear this to snowboard. What the? This is awful. What an awful design. Like half my mouth is basically covered. My eyes are all messed up. So it's like if I really want to get this even, it doesn't even work. Whatever. This looks ridiculous. Now I found this in my closet and I was like, I'm gonna wear it. So I'm wearing it as a hat. Woo! Yeah. Style and fashion. I kind of look like a sailor right now. Like, yo, not a pirate. Whatever. All right, guys. Not much in the market today for me personally. I didn't really see a whole lot that I liked anyways. I took a couple trades and, well, actually I took 2 trades this morning and one of them I didn't even close out. I just put my stop in and then went and did some house cleaning, whatnot, did a little bit of cooking, and then took a nap as well. It was just a really slow day in the market, which makes sense. I believe we're coming into earnings season here. So normally during earnings season... Oh, well, my camera died. Okay. Well, you guys are just going to... Okay. My battery sucks on this camera, so I guess we're just going to dig into it. But yeah, like I said, not a whole lot of eventful stuff, but I don't know. Do you see what I see? There we go. Offering on USEA, which was yesterday's big runner. Monday's big runner. Friday's big runner. Wow. Take 4. Big runner, big first green day. They did an offering. And literally, I feel so bad. This is why I don't swing trade right here. Because that would have sucked. Are you kidding me? Like, you wake up, right? And you're down, like, what? You're down, what day was that? That would have been the 15th. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you wake up and you're gapped down like $4 or $3, whatever it is. And then they do an offering at 9 right before the market opens. They're like, haha, psych. You thought you were going to get a bounce today? Just kidding. And it's down at 250. It's down 60% today. This is what, man, penny stocks are awesome. Low floats especially. Like, just be smart. Like, what more could you have possibly asked for, right? It's down to 2. It goes in one day up to almost 8. And, like, what more could you want? And so the reason I show that chart is because ILAG was kind of supposed to be today's USEA. Today's UC was a IPO, dumped down, and same exact thing. But the difference being, like I told someone this in small cap today, the secondary never works as well as the first. Like, not to say this was a sympathy, but it kind of was, right? Like, it kind of was a sympathy to USEA just because of that IPO low float super beat down first green day, and it was a very nice trade, especially if you caught it out of the open. But like, you can only do so much. Like, yeah, you can be like, oh, well, it's super beat down. Maybe it'll bounce to 12. Well, also, maybe everyone is looking for the same exact thing. 90% of traders lose. And if you're following the other 90% of traders every time, it's not going to work out. Not to say that's like a theory or a thesis as to why this trade didn't work, but it was just super crowded, right? Extremely crowded day. Like 100 million shares traded on 8.7 million float. And you just had too many people expecting the same thing that probably lost a lot of money on USEA who were swinging it. But anyways, let's go over to EVTL. So EVTL was actually looking at this morning for a day 2 move, and it just kept dumping down farther and farther. Realistically, it held key levels just fine. And I was napping by the time this came around, or at least getting ready for my nap. I was gone. I was out of here. I was gonzo. And so then I actually was taking a look at it right on this dip, actually, on right here. And the reason I was looking at it on the dip is just because that's how this stock works. I've traded this stock way too many times to count. Way back when. I mean, we're talking, like, we're talking back here, like last during April, and then I also traded it this day in the very beginning of 2022. And it moved the same way each time. So it's EVTL does a great job working off of dips. That's just what it does. It's a dip stock. Like, if you want to get in, you're getting in on a dip. Because buying strength generally on this one is very scary, as it was yesterday. Strength, 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 dip, dip, dip. But really nice day two, ended up working out. I wish I'd gotten in here, but I didn't. I literally had just gotten back at this point too. So it was like, okay, am I just like FOMOing into this because I want to trade something? I had literally just gotten back from my nap. FFIE started dumping today, probably nearing the end of its run here. Again, it's like down right here for this red day. At some point, it's got, at a 111 million float. At some point, it's just not going to be able to sustain anymore. Today kind of seems like that day, but CLNN is holding up nonetheless. Despite pretty low volume relative to float size, it is still holding up. Will be interesting to watch to see if we can do anything explosive in the next few days. It's just been super trappy. I have a feeling this dumps pretty soon. I don't see it unless they drop news. Now, RYTM is actually the one I took short today, this morning. Oh, wow. Nice close. This probably has one more day of a run tomorrow, or at least a big gap attempt. So RYTM, this really early morning walk up on air, to me signaled that it's probably ready to dump today, as I have seen just across looking at a bunch of charts, slightly higher float. Normally towards the end of a run, you have this pre-market action right here, very similar. The same thing happened on, I can't remember the name of the ticker. It was a Twitter pump from a while back. It was the same idea where a lot of these multi-day runners that are more just like, they're not like these multi-day explosive moves. Now, over the course of, 5 days, 150% is great. But yesterday we had Monday we had USEA up, or Friday, oh my God, I keep doing it. Friday we had USEA up, however many, 100, 200, 300%. For a higher float stock, 34 mil, it's not really higher float, but it's not low float either. And so this is a good move for that. And so that pre-market gap to me said, okay, this is probably nearing the end of its run. I'll take small size and go from there and try to maybe build in if the trade starts to work. So I actually got short at 1152 right here on this push with 1,000 shares. Then I added on this breakdown right here at 1080. And then I added into this pop here at 1120-ish, give or take. I don't remember the exact number, like 1115 maybe. And at that point, I was risking the 1159 high. Didn't get stopped out on this candle. And by the time I'd come back from my nap, again, it was like nap and cleaning up. I wasn't just sleeping for 5 hours today. But I got back, I think I napped like 35, 40 minutes. The rest was cooking and cleaning and, all the fun house stuff. So I got back and it was in here, or maybe it was even in here, in this area. It was right in here, 1080s, and I was like, it's holding up way too well. It's not able to get down near low a day, and didn't even try to break down. And, every single breakdown attempt here where we broke this support, and then on an even more micro time frame, we broke that support on this candle, and then once again right here, and it kept recovering. And I'm glad I ended up getting out. So I got out for a small win, a couple $100, more or less scratch right in here as this trend broke. I covered my position at like 1089, I think it was 1089, right in here. And I wasn't like, well, I'm going to long it, because in the same breath, just like the fake breakdowns have been recovering, fake breakouts on it have been fading off. They've just been getting met with, rejections. So to me, it wasn't a long or a short at this point. By this point, it was a cover, mid-range, happy with it. And that I don't short often, but this was one, again, a thicker float, had this set up here, multi-day runner without a real true first red day. For me, that was, okay, this is something I wouldn't mind being in all day. And I was hoping by the time I got back that I had either one, gotten stopped out, or two, the trade is working and maybe could even swing it. But I didn't, and who knows, maybe they do like an offering tomorrow or something stupid. But Neither of those cases happened. It was still mid-range with a bunch of fake outs both ways. To me, there was no longer any edge in the trade by the time I got back, and so it wasn't anything I wanted to be in either position. And that's basically, what my trading was like today. It was a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. End of the day, like I said, up about $500. I traded a couple other stocks, but pretty low volume and really meaningless. So it was a decent day. $500. I'm not going to complain, but it also wasn't anything I'm going to go run home about. My red days last week were like $3,000. Twice over. So it's nothing. It was literally just scratch today. I know you guys can't see me because my camera died. But actually, maybe if I turn it on real super quick, maybe I get another fresh burst of battery. Do we do it? EOS webcam, woo! We're back for a second. So I'm going to end it off here, guys. I hope you guys traded safe today. Not a lot of activity, in my opinion. Momentum's dying back down in the small cap realm. My hat is sick. Comment if you like my hat or if I look like, what do I look? I almost maybe like a French guy. I feel like I kind of look like a French guy. But I'm not. I'm Irish. We thrive on potatoes. So actually, we thrive so much on potatoes that we actually went through a whole famine back in the day. I know, crazy. But I'm here to tell the tale for my great, probably, ancestors. Anyways, guys, I'm going to hop off, go play some basketball, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday. So I hope you all traded safe today. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to drop a comment, and make sure to hit the post notification button. Oh, and make sure you're subscribed. Later, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed that last video. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of the StocksTrade community. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we can't do it without your help. So if you enjoy what we're putting out and want to hear more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.